Why is my SEO not working? If you've been spending any amount of time or resources on SEO for your website and you're not seeing any sort of results, this can be extremely frustrating. There are some pretty common reasons why SEO campaigns fall short, and in this video, I'm going to go over the most common reasons. My name is Frank. I'm the founder of Pixel. We are a digital marketing firm that specializes in SEO. And as you can imagine, we've seen lots of websites over the years. The good news is that when you're really falling short with your SEO, it's usually going to be because you're falling short in one of three areas, which I'm about to go over. Area number one, this is the most common issue that I see. Your content isn't as good as you think it is. So the first thing you should ask yourself is this thin content? More times than not, what we find is that you have landing pages or articles that really barely graze the surface of what you could say about that topic. In the case of an article, take a look at the search results, see what the top ranking results are covering in their articles, and usually you'll be able to see pretty quickly that you have failed to cover a lot of the subtopics that your competitors have already covered. If we're talking about a landing page, it very well may be that there are sections with FAQs or sections that provide information about the services that you and they provide, and you just failed to cover all of these. Next, how well written is everything? Is it keyword stuff? It's a common SEO practice to just stuff the keywords into your website everywhere that you possibly can, and this has two effects, neither of which is positive. First, this could turn people off, in particular if you are in a knowledge industry. I mean, think about it. Would you want to hire a lawyer to write contracts and letters and motions on your behalf if their website is written like someone that isn't a native English speaker? It's really common to see that an attorney's website where the name of the city was shoehorned in every other sentence in a very unnatural way. Don't do that. In addition, just take a look at the writing. Is it well written? Is the content accurate? Is it, if it's something related to anything medical or legal or anything financial, is everything in alignment with what the general consensus is on the topic? Google can tell if your content is well written, if the language is appropriate for the level of expertise that one would expect from an attorney or a doctor, and if in any way your language, the writing on your website is falling short, your SEO is going to underperform. Next thing, your website's content may not align with the search intent for the keywords that you're looking at. Let's take a look at this example. I performed the search commercial real estate investing. The top result is a beginner's guide to investing, a listicle that's talking about things that you need to know if you want to invest, how to get started, again, a platform, basically how to get started, how you can get started doing this online, the pros and cons of investing in commercial real estate, a YouTube video, and what appears to be some sort of service page, and again, essentially how to get started. If your website wants to rank for the keyword commercial real estate investing, there's an argument to be made that you need to put together a really good how to get started guide. This is the majority of what's in the search results. Most of them are some angle of how to get started investing in this asset class. If you're trying to rank your homepage for this, there was one website that was ranking around position 7, but odds are very few people are going to make it all over the way down to position 7, and that website would be better served by putting up a how to get started guide. You need to make sure that your website's content is aligning with what people actually want, and Google is showing in the search results what people actually want. So let's say, for argument's sake, your website's content is written amazingly. You don't have any oddball claims or anything you're making that could potentially result in you getting dinged by Google. You're targeting keywords that you have a chance to rank for. Your brand new blog shouldn't be going up against the New York Times and Motley Fool, in other words, and you just can't get traffic. Now what? The next thing to look at is your website's backlink profile. Google uses links from other websites as a way to determine the authoritativeness of a specific website. Let's say, for example, that you are a cosmetic dermatologist and you got a backlink from Men's Health magazine. Odds are that you're not running out of some sort of office behind a nail salon in a strip mall. Google knows that there is a strong correlation between the kinds of links that websites earn from trusted websites and the reputation and trustworthiness of those businesses. In other words, you need to get other websites to link to you. There are lots of tactics for that. I'm not going to get into them in this video. There's a ton of videos on YouTube about it. We have a video about the types of link building that we do. You can check it out on our channel. But here are the important things you need to know. You want to get links from websites that are related to the topic of your website and that are authoritative websites. This doesn't mean necessarily that all of your links have to come from Men's Health and the New York Times, because very often those are going to be very difficult links to acquire. However, there are methods out there that you can use to acquire links from lower and mid-tier websites, but I want to warn you that you don't want to go on Fiverr and purchase any spam links. In these cases, no links could be better than having links from Fiverr. If Google's AI picks up that you are trying to manipulate the algorithm in any way, you could have your website completely de-indexed from Google, which is not good. Now, there's a third reason why you may be having trouble with getting your SEO to start working, and it may be that you have a technical issue that's holding back your website. I'll give you an example. We had a client with really great website, good content. She had actually acquired some links from, I think, DIY Network at Martha Stewart's website, and it was nowhere to be found on Google. Turned out that when the developer launched the website, they had implemented a no index tag across the entire website, which told Google, don't put this on Google. I've also seen developers do this in the robots.txt, where not only did they tell Google not to put it into the search results, they entirely prevented Googlebot from crawling the website at all. This stuff happens, and usually you need a technical SEO to take a look at the website, and in 5 minutes they can tell you if something like this has happened. These are the most egregious mistakes that you can probably commit as far as technical SEO, but there are others that can impact your SEO as well. You may have a site architecture that makes no sense. So here I'm on Avis's website, and you'll notice that this is how they've structured their website. You have the city at this level, you have New Jersey, the state here, the country, and then locations. And all of these pages are links to in breadcrumbs. As Avis earns links, it's distributing this page rank throughout the entire website through all of these links. And the site architecture, first of all, helps distribute that page rank throughout the website, but it also helps Google to make sense of what everything is. And it knows that all of the pages that are under the NJ folder are all pages related to New Jersey. That is a poor way to structure that, guys. If I click here, I should have been able to do that. Maybe we need to reach out to them. But you can see here you have a list of all of the different Avis locations throughout the state of New Jersey. Had this company decided to do something crazy like put all of the pages one folder down from the root of the website, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish any of this internal linking through the breadcrumbs, or would have taken a massive amount of time to do. And it certainly wouldn't help Google to understand that this is the New Jersey folder, and any of the pages that you find in here are going to be for cities that are in New Jersey. I can only imagine how many Smithvilles there are across the United States. There is one in New Jersey, and it would help Google to understand that this page is about Smithville, New Jersey, if it's in a New Jersey folder. There's some other technical SEO issues that you should look out for, like does the website have an XML sitemap, and did you submit it to Google through Google Search Console? We have a video about that as well. Check out our channel. It'll walk you through everything. And finally, just to wrap up, as you try to figure out like what is going wrong with your SEO, make sure that you're giving yourself some time. If you find a technical issue with your website, namely the stuff that I'm discussing in the third section of this video, you may be able to see an overnight improvement in your SEO just by removing a no index and allowing Googlebot to actually crawl your website. But if you had any content quality issues, that's going to take some time for Google to crawl and process to understand that the quality of your domain overall has improved, and link building takes time.